Hi everyone, I'm Carey Pena, and this is Frontdoors TV. We are broadcasting today from the Center for Positive Media. Welcoming now into the studio Meghann Gintz, the Executive Director from Hope Ignites Phoenix. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited to share the mission and all the work you are doing in the community. I wanted to first tell our viewers, though, that they might recognize formerly Boys Hope, Girls Hope. And now you've turned the brand into Hope Ignites. What was the reason for that?
Yeah, so we are based out of St. Louis. We're an affiliate of a larger network. And, really we'd often get confused with other organizations or, boys and girls are a little more juvenile. And really we work with students through into career launch and young adulthood. So Hope Ignites really highlights that spark that we have. We identify in each of our students, and that it really talks about our full journey.
I love your mission to help break poverty through education. Let's talk a little bit about the backdrop, who you work with, underserved communities in Phoenix, working on social and emotional wellness, mental health, financial literacy, which is so important, and really helping these kids see that there is hope to go on and have a great future.
Yeah, absolutely. So we work with students who are coming from underserved communities in the Phoenix metro area. They're really bright and motivated, but they're going to under-resourced schools, and they really are just lacking some of the pieces that they need to be successful and reach their full potential. So we work with these students. We help get them into private and college preparatory schools and work with them through college graduation and into career launch to really help make sure that they're successful.
This is so important because one of the things that really bothers me is that education should not be have and have not. So you're helping these kids get into some of the most elite schools. Your founder was a Jesuit priest, so you work with a lot of the really high-profile Catholic schools that are very sought after.
Yes. Yeah, so all of our middle schoolers currently go to St. Francis Xavier. We also work with Xavier College Preparatory and Brophy College Preparatory, as well as St. Mary's and Bourgade. So really helping make sure that our scholars all have access to a very high quality education.
What is your scope? How many kids are you helping? And I know that one of the things that you focus on is a through line. So you really are not just saying, okay, we're going to place you and then good luck. There's a lot of counseling and mentoring all wrapped up into one.
Yeah, we have about 60 scholars in 6th through 12th grade and another 30 in college, so about 90 scholars right now. We are working on a growth trajectory, so we're looking at having 100 6th through 12th grade scholars by the 2030 school year, and then our collegians will expand after that as well.
This is transforming lives. What does the work mean to you personally?
It really is being able to get to know these amazing youth on an individual basis. I think that's something that makes us really special, is that long-term piece that we have with them from 6th grade through college. I've had the privilege of working there for 10 years now, so I've seen students come in 6th, 7th, 8th grade and have really watched them go into college and start in their careers. And so it's just amazing to be able to see how we've helped change these lives, but also how these young people are helping change the lives of their families by going to college and going into careers.
You're on a growth trajectory. How much do you rely on the public to help you?
Yeah, we are 100%, privately funded. So we work with foundations and individuals that really help us meet our mission. And so we do that through the tax credits primarily. We qualify for the charitable tax credit. And what's really great that a lot of people don't know is you're actually able to stack your tax credits here in Arizona. So a lot of people already maybe designate some of their tax liability to the private school tuition or the public school tax, but you're actually able to designate to multiple organizations, or there's multiple different categories. So we get a lot of our funding through tax credits, through our events, and we work with school tuition organizations such as Brophy Community Foundation and Catholic Education Arizona to really help make sure that our scholars are fully funded.
That is really important to talk about, that ability to stack. You don't want to just waste money.
Right.
I mean, if the money is monies that you can use can go toward an organization like yours and maybe another, maybe you have a few favorites, and you could stack that. That is brilliant. Thank you for pointing that out. And as we close out today, I just want you to leave with your mission statement and leave us with, I love the phrase, hope ignites. And I want you just to leave people with like a vision of what you've seen with these kids when hope does ignite inside of them, and maybe they didn't think that would be the case in their lives.
Our mission is to help these young people become well-educated, career-ready men and women for others. So to be able to not just get their education, but to be able to go out into the community and make an impact. And we've seen our graduates go on. We have one young man who's now a teacher at Brophy, the school that he went to. We have a young lady who's in construction management at a very high-profile organization. And really just being able to see the impact that they're bringing is so incredible to watch them grow and succeed and achieve their dreams.
Your success rates are very good, and you're doing incredible work. It's amazing sometimes when a child or a young person sees other people believe in them.
Yes.
Sometimes that's all we need, right?
Right.
Thank you so much, Meghann. And where can people find out more information on your website?
Yes, on our website, hopeignitesphoenix.org. You can find ways to get involved and learn more about us.
Thank you so much for being in the studio with us today. And thanks to all of you for watching. This is Frontdoors TV. I'm Carey Pena.